This is Hugh from the Open Pinball Project, and I just wanted to do a quick update on how the Van Halen rules are going, and do a little quick video with the OPP Pinball Framework. So we're going to start it up here. So I passed in a couple of extra parameters here. One of the parameters that I passed in was the -debug option. What that does is it opens this debug window here so that I can simulate switch presses instead of having to hit the real switches. Second thing I passed in here was the -sim width. That allows me to scale the LCD display window, and by doing that it doesn't take up the whole screen, which normally this would take up the whole screen and there wouldn't be a debug frame here. So the OPP Pinball Framework is very simplistic. It's certainly not as full-featured as MPF is or as good as MPF is. What it is really to do a late 70s, early 80s style pinball game where your back glass is pretty much static with only player scores changing and the player ID and stuff. So when we start it up, I can either start the rules thread, and the comms thread. Since I'm not talking to real hardware and I'm just simulating, I'm just going to run the rules thread itself. So I'm going to start up a game with two different people playing. The first person, you get to choose who your lead singer is. The first person, I'm going to choose David Lee Roth as the lead singer. The second person, I'm going to choose Sammy Hagar as the lead singer. So let's do that. Hit start, you hit the credit button twice.
Use the flippers to toggle between Sammy or Dave. Use both flippers to select.
So that's telling you what to do. Since I want David Lee Roth, that's the left flipper, which it says here.
You chose David.
And to select that, I hit both flippers, and that starts the game. If you don't hit both flippers, eventually it times out to whatever your last selection was. So it chooses a random song from the David Lee Roth song, since I picked him as the lead singer. This time it picked You Really Got Me. So let's see. If I look, the David inserts are blinking. So let's hit a couple David targets and get some points here for David. So I'm going to hit the first D, the last D, and the A target. So we've got 5 points for each of those. And if you see now, the first D, the last D, and the A are actually solid because I've already collected those targets. So if I would hit the Sammy target, which the Sammy target is actually the saucer, I would actually get points subtracted off. So I don't want to hit the other lead singer if he's not my lead singer. So let's drain the ball, and we're now going to start for player 2. And this time we're going to pick Sammy Hagar. And we're going to hit both flipper buttons. Again, you have the Running with the Devil stereo fade going on while you're firing the ball. And this time, I don't know what's the Top of the World is the song that it picked. So now the David inserts aren't blinking, but the R in rocker is blinking. So if I hit the saucer, where is the saucer? Oops, missed it. If I hit the saucer, the first R that was blinking goes solid, and now the O is blinking. And I can hit the saucer a second time. To do that, now the O is solid, and the C is blinking. There it is. It's down there. Fantastic. So now I am going to drain the ball again, which is the out hole. You go to player 2, player 1, ball 2. Play the stereo fade, and everything happens. Right now I haven't implemented the it's starting wherever the song left off before, so that's something future. If I get to it, I get to it. If I don't. So that's all I really wanted to show in this video. Thank you for taking time to watch, and that's everything.